Kubor naga Khlem Jong Nongsan Hima.
Ki Nonghikai College Hapo Kashatri Jong Meghalaya College Teachers Association kalapan pau ya jing sngo kindit ban yo I ya jingpen bana ne notification kabala pha de Nehu bala Shim ya karai ban pentrai kamno ya National Education Policy arhajar arpo ha Academic Council kabadang shulong shen ha keren ber kinong Thok hubor ka President Jong ke MCTA ka kong BH buam kalapan pau ya jing bempat biang ban pentrai kam ya ke NEP ha jilla ban haswa ban Shim ya no karai dai ban Shim de Jingmynjur lang ka Dr. Buam kalaya thuru ban kalyang jong ka seng kila pha de jing Thok sha Vice Chancellor ka Nehu ban pen pau ka jing persha bat kenoru ba jingle jong Vice Chancellor ka dai ka jingle Thok namar kim Shim la yakren hagba ya dai bat ka jing pentrai kam ne ka National Education Policy jong snem arjar arpho watla menteri ke sarkar jilla u rakam sangma ula penpau lengba kilat pathai khubor baka jilla kampat long kabala khre ban pentrai kam ya ka NEP.
Now we are here, as you know, in the press we have been meeting with the government, with the VC with regard to implementation of the NEP. Not only us, other stakeholders like the Principals Council, they have been meeting with the different authorities with regard to implementation of NEP. We were concerned. Now, we are here basically today to discuss the content of the letter notification that was sent by the VC, through his, CDC, Officer in Special Duty, to the colleges, asking them to implement that the university is going to implement, the NEP from this academic session 2023-24. In pursuant of the decision. That's very important, okay? Let me quote unquote the letter that's given here. Okay. We are pleased to inform you that in pursuant of the decision taken at the 110 meeting of the Academic Council that was duly endorsed by the 187 meeting of the Executive Council, the university would implement the 4 years. Basically, the content of the letter, the base of the letter is that a decision has been taken in the 110, Academic Council, and the Executive Council merely endorsed it. Now, let me tell you one thing. I think you're aware also. In a university setup, the Academic Council is the apex body in academic matter. It consists of all the professors of the university, the teachers' representative, where are 4 of us representing the interests of the teacher, the research scholars are there. So it's a huge body of more than 300 people. It's a prime. And all academic matter that is related with the university in the higher education at the undergraduate level 2 for the affiliated colleges has to go through the scrutiny of the Academic Council. Syllabus has to go through the Academic Council. Any ordinance or regulations which is related to the academic has to go through the Academic Council. Supervisor for PhD has to go through the Academic Council. Everything. So, implementation of NEP, which is also an academic matter, has to go through the Academic Council. Now, let me tell you, in the 110 Academic Council meeting, which was held in 2 phases, it was held first on the 19th of May and it was adjourned, then it was again on the 2nd of June. Right? The 2nd of June is a very important date, if you remember. That was the date in Shillong Times, even in the national press came out that the Education Minister had said on that particular date that the state is not ready for the implementation of NEP. And that day we were sitting there in the convention hall in Nehu discussing about it. That day we passed only the ordinances and only the syllabus. And it was made amply clear by the chair that passing the syllabus is one thing and implementation of the NEP is another. And that was never taken. And let me tell you, on the 19th of May, which was the preceding of that same, before it was adjourned, the same, Academic Council meeting, when one of the members of the teachers' representative pointed out to the chair that the college has already admitted the first semester student as per the old syllabus, old advertisement, where not even in fine print is mentioned that in case NEP is implemented, something will happen. It is old. Then the chair became agitated, and after some time he said that we want to have a show of hand to vote that whether you are going to implement NEP from this academic session or no. Then There were 300 and more professors from the university and few, 2-3 colleges teachers, 4 college teachers and 2 principals, I think. That vote, it was, with majority, with thumping majority, it was defeated. Only few hands were raised. Then after that, he kept quiet. To an extent, one of the members in the academic council even said to the principal, please respect the democratic process. Your proposal has been defeated soundly. But he insisted. Thereafter, he said that implementation of NEP and passing of the syllabus are 2 different things. Thereafter, we never heard about implementation of NEP. Then comes 19, we passed the implementation of the NEP. In the letter, it is mentioned that addition has been taken in the 110 Academic Council, which is duly endorsed by the EC. We said that's wrong. It was wrong. Are you getting my point?
So it was
Now,
decided-
listen to me. So it was never taken. It was never endorsed by the Academic Council. Let's not use the word endorse. Decision taken. And the same, when you take a decision, it should appear in the proceeding of the meeting. It is nowhere mentioned in the proceeding of the meeting. Are you getting my point here? Now, with regard to the State Education Committee, it came only a few days ago. Right? And with Professor Sungo being the chairperson and with Professor Sungo being the curriculum committee, it has got no link. It has got no link at all with the content of the letter. We are challenging the content of the letter, or the beginning on which it is saying that it is based on the decision. I'm saying, as a Shim, we are saying, this is what we feel, that you should withdraw the letter if you can prove it otherwise. But if you can prove me otherwise and provide me with some material information, right, and that which I have not in possession of it, then we'll see. Maybe we'll say, okay, we may call a press conference and we'll say, okay, hey, sorry, we got it wrong. We have no problem with that. You see, you have to keep in mind, education is, the stakeholders is quite big. We have got students, we have got you, the press. Will you let something, if this VC fails to clarify this question of the association, will you just keep quiet in media and let it go like that? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Here is a gross violation of procedure. And if we cannot come clean, you as the media, as the stakeholder, a party on the stage, why are you throwing the ball only on our court? Is it our only battle? Does the society doesn't have anything to ask? Or is it just going to keep quiet? So please think it over. It's a matter of a procedure which has been implemented. Otherwise, every people who will come from Delhi will become a VC, will take us for a ride. Let him come clean. If he's right and we are wrong, as per the information that is available to us at this moment, we think he has lied. If tomorrow he can provide some material information which will influence me and believe me like he is right, I'm ready to apologize. Are you getting my point, brothers?
Jompi Baroh along ba Shiwaban Pentrekam Yakani ka NEP Lani kiwai pat ki matrekam na kabanta ka higher education ko kajala ka school ba Nehu ka don ya ka wei ka body ka panakit perteng kum ka academic council ti ya Baroh ka kirai ki resolutions ki Shim hakata ka meeting tingi kum na kalian to kinong hikairu ibha e kinong hikmat to resolution tai sa mo kidon kalian to KMCDA ina ya ha e ki representative para ya tren la ya thir la ya ta ya kene kamat ponsin ha ki meeting ki bala pelong na ka kene council ya ha ki meeting ki bala long kham tam me kene ka basis pa nai ka basis pa si ko lara ya kene kamat rela tren sai ba ka university ka school ba kanung pentrikam ya kene ka policy na ka kene stand para cara na ya pusam haot la ya tren ha ka bedi ba ki ordinances no ba dunia sa kang ya kene ka policy haot la ya tren ya ka panshina ya kene ki syllabus ki curriculum ba ki wei tim train na ka banta ba implement pa ang ya buteng ba sa pet listen one dikata tolong hado ka artarik jo ko banai juri do sa ka ajar na ti suwa jo kataru ladon ki representation na kalian jo di colleges ki ba ki ba pha sa ka sarkar ko ju sa Nehu bagi ba yan ta hingim pandong reni ba implement ya kene NEP namar kita ki bun ki jinan ki bangim pa isa ki ba ni sutu kita ki ba si la implement ru kan kita ya ka jinglun ki jing set ki jing pen kre ki jing pen bit dia kan dan kita bar le ki ja adu kan ka artarik Jun suwa artarik Julai tekindet kan san artarik Julai kalau kum bayu tu dong sen yang ibarat kau cuan mensan kan notification nak kalian jom OSD, Officer of Specialty na College Development Council. Palapha yang kena kisiti siya para kay colleges, palathor siya yang kena kisiti ban on pentrekam no on penjeri no yang kena new education policy na do kena kisnan araja mulai sabi. Di dalaman kata kisiti tingin siya kedit kay namar bah kata kisiti la tho baya kena karai la Shim kat kum kamiting palapendong ha ka antarik Jong ha ka meeting ka basis pasi to jong ka academic council. Kapala tikna tabangi ginong hikai ki bodon kum representative santo dan yarai Khlem Shim dan BC nakabor jung mushimet hukum yo OSD atho ya kene city bala Shim ya kata karai bala endorse kata ka executive council dan reg basusi kolom pagkabakum kata ka Shim don tingi kum ka bodi ka bakit Khlem kene ka kam kum stakeholder ka higher education ko jala gimla ban samjar ya kene ka jing support ka jing bakla ka jong Vice Chancellor Jong University diwan hande ban pensyai seperti Mcta seperti Baroh na media nama ben pathai ke ko kubor bagi tim mana kalian ke jongi ngim Shim ya dan bentai ni we ka ko kata karai ban yens ka ban ne ba imdre ban menjori ka ko ne te kata ka bagi colleges ki gua ben pentrikam ka dei ka wei pan khana te rengi na kalian jongi ki be don ha ka to ka academic council meeting habang ngim Shim ya sorry habang ngim Shim ya rai habang ngim Shim ya pular banwan ke jitho ko kene ngesno ke jing support terima kata ram semua bagi melawan yang bat kene ke conference ni ni phat ko ko basai bau PC udah ban withdraw season don dia kene notification kata kene ke bagi apa te kata kam ni jing support te aga minutes ka bagi la puliru aga proceeding ila pulina sekarang ko Shim don Shim lain dari sikit game batho ya kata kita solution te ka bahagian ke notification ka bawa artikel Julai sikit oleh sebab enforce once lani da ka ibut ya kata karai kepada wan na kasi spasi meeting ko spasi ko kam simban tingi ngis musik ya kata long kani ke Jingmynjur ke to priyo ko bo to ka academic council pala da kalong kum ne ka ko kom ngan Jingmynjur chuhi bandar academic council ko mo priyo su dictate tek then rengi pada ko kita stakeholders of education ngimna chu samjar i namar kani kanu karai ka Shim na university ada kani ke jingker guru ke stik jungi ada ke jing tim ke stik jungi imla aju samjang iwan ben snow ya lagi jing susi ke jungi ke ko ke ni jing ya jo isi ta ke ko ko ni ko na ni ko ayu pun withdraw ke ni notification ada ki ko apne te ko ipan tor kom plan ki jungi so ko kon jungi imla ro ye im don ka ko andre ke begini benom ya kata ni pala da ni dai don ya ko academic council ya ke begini bani kran na ka banta ke juhan jo education ngiram sekam
Yung bagay nila.
Kalau ini ingin raih ini umat, nama iwan ane tangkum kihot jong ke association ban ai ke press conference. Jadi ke bagin seret ini cuma, yang saya cakap pada meeting ini senangnya keren, ini senangnya baik. Dan dari ke bagin dia benong mentah, atau ini ke kini notification, ini yang di mana nasi lah benong kena konsol ke bagin mentah.
Kendian sekolah benrapat bagi orang service, hangin yang muat banyak keren ia ke jingha ke jingsniu juga EDP atau mereka kebangi kuat ben slow happy kalong bean ban ong ba kata decision kata karai bala Shim dan ke academic council di kebangi ong hak ke nong way ke unanimous decision ke Khlem dong nama ko bala keren no Shim ban is a peace rule ba ki kila Shim kila don bentah untuk dia tai dia kila don bentah untuk jing haki deliberations mereka bersosi kalau makum katakanlah ke terendam tiba lagi ban hak ban wan ban Shim lang bantan lang ban ba ya kan ikala na Shim ha katuka academic council ke basis partnership ba kawai bade itikli di bakit po gile ayu ya kata giwan hang ni tambat teacher representatives but ni kwa iba pensay mga isabis na mablayo slohi na associate ya ka kabaladya haka to ka kamera kabaki ya kren hanor kani implementation but penwano ya ka NEP arpo dilada kun kita kiwan markumu associate lada honorable VC udon kan ngano ka ba ba pila ya bakla. Kidwan kini ki documents, kidwan kini ki kot kisah. Kum ke association, but kum ki teacher representatives ki lecture academic council group can apologize. Ia kata hamkan kecil mereka kum bakal Mcta kalong ke decision kabak Khlem dia menjur. But ki stakeholders, but ki members ibadan hang tu. Jadi pun kabak apa lagi? Nama kini kata ia ka lawai jogi kena jogi kena kisah jogi. Maka NDP layak tip ma play kawai kini kadon sibuk ke berwarna regip tip ya kabai ka sir ta impat ya kre. Dewa pikiran ya kata ki principal ru ingin na tangkong nama kata kadai la ka jong tambang ni sa sisir suapan penkut ni wan ban pensyai tang lor kadai notification kabakat arteri Julai ajar Julai kabak ilak so benrap man lagi dan interview di kuliah